when their majesties had taken their places on their throne.
Bulan Ogos tahun 57. Merdeka! 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 Merdeka!
Assalamualaikum, we are from Group 2. Today we are going to present to you guys about Tunku Abdul Rahman. The question that we have chosen is the role played by Tunku Abdul Rahman in order to secure the independence of our country. Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Al-Haj was born on 8 February in 1903 at Alustar, Kedah. Tunku Abdul Rahman was the 20th son of Sultan Abdul Hamid Halim Shah. Tunku lived at Istana Kota Lama and also known as Istana Tiga Tangga. He was elected by the people to be their leader in order to get a peaceful and harmonious life. Tunku got his first education at a Malay school in Alustar at age of 6 and then government English school. He had been sent to Bangkok to live with his elder brother, which is Tunku Yusof, when he was 10 years old in 1913. He was admitted at Depsuri School and then returned to Kedah to continue his studies before entering Penang Free School in 1916. When he was 17 years old, he was sent to St. Catherine's College, Cambridge University, England to further his study and managed to get the bachelor's degree in law and history from Cambridge University. However, Tunku has been ordered by his brother, which is Tunku Ibrahim, Raja Muda Kedah, to go back to England to further his study in law studies at Inner Temple to get the qualifications so that he can be lawyer or magistrate. Unfortunately, he failed to give full attention towards his study and has returned back to Malaya after 5 years. In 1933, Tunku got married with a Chinese girl who had converted to Islam and was named Mariam. They were blessed with 2 daughters and were named Tunku Khadijah and Tunku Nerang.
The first roles of Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Al-Haj is he prioritized the racial unity. It can be seen in the combination of 3 major political parties, which is UMNO, MIC and MCA. Second was during his study in England when he became the leader of Malay Children's Association of Great Britain. He advised the Malay students to build relationship with Chinese students. There was a house called as Rumah Takdir bought by him after retired and being used as a venue, meeting gathering regardless of different race and religion.
Next is Tunku Abdul Rahman consulted with the British for the general election in Tanah Melayu. Introduction of election gradually starting with the election of municipal on September 1949. This is because to make the government handle the election situation under control. Tunku Abdul Rahman had tried to convince him by stating some facts and reason why Tanah Melayu should increase their share of the incoming general election. However, Oliver felt not convincing enough by Tunku Abdul Rahman's statement. Because of that, Tunku Abdul Rahman take action to do general election in certain states such as Johor, Terengganu, Perlis, Pulau Pinang and Negeri Sembilan. Based on the general election on 1954, the Alliance Party received the positive reactions due to the belief of Malay people and Chinese people at that time.
Tunku Abdul Rahman played a big role in dealing with the communist threat to end the emergency in order to meet the British condition, in line with the Federal Legislative Council election manifesto to end the state of emergency. Tunku Abdul Rahman met with Chin Peng, Secretary General of the Communist Party of Malaya (PKM). The Baling negotiation took place on 28 December 1955 at Baling Primary School. The purpose of this negotiation is to persuade PKM members to end the state of emergency, and Tunku Abdul Rahman also showed the openness of the Parti Perikatan to PKM. Tunku's effort and role in dealing with the communist threat is very meaningful because he is willing to meet the Chin Peng for the sake of nation and the country. The Baling negotiation were unsuccessful because Tunku refused to accept the PKM's condition to recognize the PKM as a legitimate political party, and PKM also want to continue the communist ideology. Tunku thinks the communists will not be accepted by the people of Malaya. The PKM is getting weak and there were PKM guerrillas who surrendered and retreat to the Thailand-Malaysia border. The emergency was declared over in 1960.
First of all, Tunku had been actively plays the roles as a commercial agent of Federation of Tanah Melayu. Pioneer Industrials Ordinance Bill is the economic charter that have been discussed by him and Japan to bring the Japan's industry in Malaysia. Even we had dark history with Japan, but it cannot be seen as a barrier as we have been announced as independent country to build good relationship with them.
Tunku Abdul Rahman still fought for his nation through the result of his creation. Tunku Abdul Rahman actively wrote in the special Looking Back and As I See It in the Star newspaper until he was 85 years old. He produced the first book entitled May 30, Before and After. The other book is Viewpoint, Looking Back as a Matter of Interest, Something to Remember, Lest We Forget, and Contemporary Issue in Malaysian Politics, Challenging Time and also Political Awakening. The written by Tunku Abdul Rahman were also filmed Syaz S. Masuri, Raja Besiong and Sumpahan Masuri. The article he produced in the newspaper were about society and political incidents that happened in his time. He always writes something in the form of a lesson so that the community can get a little lesson. Indirectly, his contribution to the production of works can provide exposure about life to the community in a creative way. This is because most of Tunku Abdul Rahman's creations were produced in a connection with his life as a fighter of his homeland who demanded independence. Tunku Abdul Rahman's struggle after independence was the best step because today's society is aware and remembers the true meaning of independence. To conclude, many effort has done by Tunku Abdul Rahman in order to maintain independence either before or after independence. As Malaysians, we should have feeling of nationalism towards our country. This is because our leaders have worked hard to get the independence for our country. So that's all from us. We hope our explanation will give benefit to you guys. Thank you.